Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Jake Arrieta will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Ryan.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Sneed will wait on it, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Jonathan Sneed.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras, out of here, and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer so far in the series, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now at the plate, Jonathan
Up next for the
Sneed.
Giants, left fielder Jonathan Sneed.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hayward to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford onto the grass. 1 out. Jonathan Sneed will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Span runs to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd.
Jonathan Sneed will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jay has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
That's the mark of a good hitter. You have to make every at-bat count regardless of the score.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Chris Bryant.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left field. Sneed has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Giants jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Jake Arrieta permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. John Lester will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's been a very good Major League pitcher. I love the fact he's always solid. He doesn't complain. He wants the baseball. His career ERA is under 3.5. So I'm looking for him again to have another one of those outings where he's durable and goes after the hitter.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's coming off a big performance. 3 home runs. You start trying to figure out how you pitch around him. When you start hitting 3 home runs in a game, you start getting attention real quick.
John Lester is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Jonathan Sneed.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Striding in once again, Jonathan Sneed comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Sneed. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The runner scores from second, and a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Samardzija.
Now batting.
And a chance now to
Catcher.
increase his lead
Jeff
if he can deliver
Samardzija.
something here with 2 gone. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Cubs nothing. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anthony
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His first homer so far in the series, and it's a 7-2 game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Chris Bryant.
This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Sneed. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And way gone. And that cleared the shrubbery. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Bryant.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sneed is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. So striding forward now, Jonathan Sneed. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants will have to be content with just the one. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. San Francisco leads this one 11-4.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started, as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(11-4) at the end of this affair. The Giants get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. John Lester was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Matt Moore will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your San Francisco Giants.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Matt Moore is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And at shortstop, Brandon Crawford, I call him the magic man. He can pick it. You ever seen him catch a ball through his legs? Yeah, he'll do that in the game every now and then. He's really turned himself into a complete player, particularly the Gold Glove defense doesn't hurt.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Sneed ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Jonathan Sneed.
Into the windup and the pitch. Shot to third. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
The pitcher, Matt Moore, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, 0 for 5. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. Sneed rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan Sneed will start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Striding into the box, Matt Reynolds. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Taken for strike three, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Eduardo Nunez.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hunter Pence.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches. They trail 6-1. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hayward.
The 0-1 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Sneed. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Sneed. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Sneed.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now is John Jay. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
John Jay.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Sneed is after it. 1 out. certainly not the most competitive game the three of us have ever witnessed. 11-1 our score as we head to the finish line finally in this one. Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Bases are empty, one man out. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded onto first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in, Jonathan Sneed is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder, Justin Ruggiero.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. In to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(12-8) is the way this contest ends. The Chicago Cubs have won their first in 3 tries in this division series. Matt Moore struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your San Francisco Giants.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Madison Bumgarner is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again. Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys committed 2 errors last game, and it cost them. Oftentimes you'll see an error committed, and that ends up leading to a run. It hurt them last game. Hopefully they'll catch it in this one.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sneed is over. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Contreras.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubbies are in front, 3-0.
Batting 8th, left fielder Jonathan Sneed.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
18, Ben Zobrist.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Moving under it, Sneed. Oh no, he missed it.
Well, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Sneed.
He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Line towards center field. Jay is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, John Jay. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Sneed is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Sneed, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Chris Bryant, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Sneed will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Chicago have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Madison Bumgarner was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
John Lester gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings, and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give his team a chance to win. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
In now is John Jay. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. Comes in with 15 hits and 41 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Jonathan Sneed.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Panic rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Cueto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in once again, John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
John Jay.
This one's down to third. He's got it. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. Will move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The next 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a two-base error.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Russell.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sneed will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Sneed.
Left fielder, Jonathan Sneed.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward is after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 6th of this series, as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Sneed, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And the winner here will earn a date with the Washington Nationals to decide this year's National League crown. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Sneed. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a two-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, and it's now 5-3.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Tommy.
And here's a ball
LaStella.
hit in the air. Crawford onto the grass, one away. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell.
Cubs,
He's 0 for
the
2 thus
shortstop.
far in this one.
Addison.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Russell.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading off
A
for the
couple of
Cubs.
walks for him thus far.
Third baseman, Chris Ryan.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Sneed going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now, and we are all tied 5-5. Denard Span is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Whatever.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on.